What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles. Our breaks are normally 15 minutes, but chat over here, we break for 1 damn hour. Hey, you guys, happy Monday to each and every one of y'all. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. Okay, so y'all see the title and y'all definitely see the thumbnail. We got a lot to get into today, and hopefully we can get it on and popping in under a damn hour, okay? So we got a lot of conversations to talk about today. Thank y'all so much again for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the break room. I hope you guys are getting closer and closer, if not already done with your holiday shopping, because it definitely is on the heels, okay? Today is December the 12th, so we literally have 12 days until Christmas Eve. So if you ordering stuff, child, and you ain't got to order by I'm just gonna say, to be safe, sis, you better order it by Wednesday, okay? Because if you don't order it by Wednesday of this week, sis, you might not get that thing to 2 days after Christmas, okay? So yeah, that's the struggle for a lot of us. You know, some of us are some last minute shoppers, and there's nothing wrong with last minute shopping, because sometimes with last minute shopping, child, you get some good deals. But then again, the flip side to last minute shopping, you might not get what you really want, or you might have to settle for something because you waited to the last damn minute. But some of us got to shop like that because our coins are funny, especially this time of year, Jai. Everybody coins are funny, okay? And we do the best that we can. Oh, boy, I said it. I do the best that I can. You know, I'm not rich around here, okay? Oh, boy. So that definitely is our conversation here in the break room. Y'all, before we get into this commentary and more, please make sure y'all clock into the break room. All right, you do that by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button. That's how you clock into the break room, so I can help you get you some additional coins for your holiday shopping, y'all. Oh boy. Okay, so everybody coming on in. You said gift cards are being given out over here. I know that's right. Delightful said, child, I'm not getting ready fuss and muss with y'all. Mama Twins said, shopping is finished, sis. Okay, I followed the assignment. I'm done. Okay, not Empress says, no shopping for me, sis. Feels so stress-free. Empress says, child, I ain't being bothered. I'm gonna get you the same thing I got you last year. And if I ain't get you nothing last year, I'm gonna give you a big heaping of nothing this damn year, okay? It's been a long day, TMR. Sincerely, a post office clerk. I know that's right, Brittany. It definitely has been a long day. It's been a long day for me, honey. I couldn't wait till that clock says, sis, clock out. It's time to go. I said, oh, you don't have to tell me twice when it's time to go. When it's time to clock out, child, you ain't got to tell me twice. And I'm clocking out and I'm running out the door, okay? Literally running out the door. Still shopping for hubby and stocking stuffers. Ooh, flower patch. Well, I hope you get hubby exactly what he wants or very close to it, okay? It's hard shopping for men, especially when they got every damn thing. That's my dilemma right now. I don't know what to get this man, but I'm going to get him something. I better. He always tell me, don't give me nothing. I'm fine. Just as long as the utilities on and food and refrigerator, the mortgage paid, that's good for me. I said, well, shoot, that's every day. You know, don't you want something nice? But you know how men are. Some men just, I definitely have one, honey. He don't like all the fuss and muss, okay? He really don't. but I'm definitely going to get them something anyway. We decided on the family cruise instead. You know, Empress, that is just a good idea. I've always wanted to do that. We never got a chance to do that when the kids were still young and at home. But maybe now that they're gone and we're almost empty nesters, we could definitely maybe plan that for next Christmas. Okay, TRMR, are we getting a Christmas bonus this year? Because this has been a rough year dealing with these mommies. Renee, I don't know, sis. I gotta go check. You know, see the way my account is set up. Oh, sis, let me get back to you, okay? Because you know I'm doing the best that I can, okay? Oh, Lord, but you're right, sis. It definitely has been rough with these mommies over here, and we are going to get into it. Because, honey, it has definitely been some kerfuckle going around here. What's up, our family? Hey, Apple Pie. Hey, Live, Laugh, and Love, LaToy, all my mods and members and people in the bushes and replay gang. Shadow says, sis, where you at? Shadow says, sis, I'm waiting. Hey, Tony, what's good, y'all? Hey, Diane. Hey, Ketcha. Hey, Sean. Hey, Mary Blue. Okay, y'all, again, welcome back to the live. Oh, so y'all know I like to get to talk to y'all real quick before we get into this chatter, because, you know, once we get into it, child, we into it, okay? Please stay away from the Mexico and the Dominican Republic. Yeah, I heard about that, Elizabeth. The DR talking about if you a certain shade, you might get, detained over there. I said, oh, boy. Born and Honey says, my son turns 26 tomorrow. Woo! I finished his B-Day, and we aren't doing Christmas this year. Well, good, Born and Honey. Tell your son I said happy birthday, and most definitely happy born day to you, sis. Not straight in my pockets. I got to live after Christmas. Show do, sis. Miss TLD, hot baby. Not straining minds either. What's up, sis soldier? And definitely not straining minds, child, honey. This is one year I'm just like, okay. I'm going to make sure y'all got some good vittles on this table. I'm going to throw a few things up under this tree. And when I say throw, I literally mean I'm going to throw it up under the tree. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and fra-la-la-la-la. Okay, that's how you going to get it from me. Your son turned 17 tomorrow. Tell your baby I said happy birthday. All right, y'all. Oh, you said for our pain and suffering. Right, Empress. Hey, the real T. Hey, Bella B. Hey, Sonia. Hopefully TMI not giving us an HEB gift card as a bonus. Nah, sis, because see, I don't live where HEBs are at, so I couldn't even give you that. Most things, sis, I might give you a little Walmart gift card. About $10. Okay, about $10 is all I can do. What's up, our new forever? Hey, Bodacious. Hey, Miss Castro. What's good? All right, y'all, let's get into it. So it has went viral on the internet, y'all, that there was a group of nurses, 4 to be exact, a group of 4 nurses that thought it would be really clever. Okay, they thought it would be a really clever and good idea. Now, this is cited from the Neighborhood Talk, that they would do something that's going viral on TikTok called ICK. You know, what's your ICK? Okay, so these 4 nurses, I'm just going to assume they're registered nurses. Okay, they thought it would be cute and cuddly, ideal to go on TikTok at the job, not on a break, y'all. They was literally on the clock. Okay, they were literally on the clock and decided to give their grievances about patients that get on their nerves that come into the labor and delivery. Now, these nurses actually used to work for Emory, okay, because Emory fired their damn asses, and also they could get a viral video. Now, I believe the video has been taken down, but obviously people got it, sharing it, things of that nature. So we're going to take a look at this video, and I definitely want to get you guys' opinion. Now, I'm going to say this. Being a person who used to work in healthcare, when I saw the video, me personally, I thought it was very distasteful. Okay, now let me say this: a lot of everything they said was valid. Okay, because if you've been working in healthcare, child, you know them patients will get on your damn nerves. Okay, but a viral video on TikTok, me personally, especially around the holidays and the way the economy is, was not a reason to lose your RN job. Okay, and Emory is actually one of the better hospitals in Atlanta. Okay, definitely was not a time to be losing your job to go viral on damn TikTok. Now, can they go find a job somewhere else? Yeah, because they didn't commit a crime. They just did something that was against the values and morals of Emory as a company. Okay. There wasn't any HIPAA breach. They didn't breach HIPAA, but they definitely did talk about experience they've had with a patient that's came through their hospital. And if it's you, it's you, but they didn't put a name on it. Okay. They didn't have patient records in their hands. And so some people are wanting to know, should they have gotten fired for that? And in my opinion, yes, they definitely should have gotten fired for that, because at the end of the day, you're a professional, okay? You literally have your people's lives in your hands, okay? Nurses, nurses save lives, okay? And so for you to joke about things that patients do, a lot of times, especially in labor delivery, obviously most women, if not, most women that go into labor and delivery into the hospital are first-time moms. So they'll ask questions because they don't know how things work in the labor delivery, okay? Especially if they're first time having a baby, they don't know how this works. Now, if there's other women who've been there 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times having babies, so they know how it works. They don't ask those stupid questions because they already know how it works. But a lot of times it'd be moms who obviously never had a baby before, and so they'll ask questions that obviously as a nurse would be common sense, but for a lot of people, a lot of people literally don't have common sense. We know that, y'all. We watch these moms over here. So let's take a look at this video real quick. Let me get that on the screen for you guys. Well, hold on one more. Oh my
God. My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes out and asks for us right out the room door,
saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push a call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another ick, when you're going room to.
And they were at work, y'all. Literally at work, okay? Now, Emory did put out a statement. They said this video does not represent our commitment to patient and family-centered care and falls far short of the values and standards we expect every member of our team to hold and demonstrate. Emory healthcare officials said on Twitter, at no time, quote, at no time should our patients ever feel they are not being treated with care and respect. Every patient at Emory Healthcare deserves to be cared for by a compassionate, experienced team in a comfortable and safe environment. Okay, so that definitely is true. But unfortunately, hold on. Unfortunately, we know that's not always how it happens. Okay, so again, you said, and they are being X with a D in the front. Exactly. We all know everybody, doesn't have common sense, but it's how many of y'all have went into the hospital and literally had the nurse from hell? Okay. I put a 1 in the chat. Have you ever went to the hospital and literally had the nurse from hell? Okay. I think all of us at some time have experienced the nurse from hell, and a lot of us have said to ourselves, do you have any type of bedside manner? Okay. Like we deal with that. So really, to be honest with you, when I saw that video, I wasn't surprised. Okay. Now we've had conversations, back in the day when I was working in healthcare and me and my coworkers, we would have patients about these, we'll have conversations about the patients that would get on our nerves, but my God, y'all, I would never put it on a social media. Right? Because at the end of the day, people still need to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless if you get on their last nerve. Okay, people still need to be treated with dignity and respect, and that was very distasteful for them representing an institution like Emory. in that matter, you know. But you know, it's a clear indication. Just because you got a degree in something doesn't necessarily mean that you are proficient and know how to work around and talk to people and work with people. Because you know, I've worked with nurses and I'm literally like, sis, how did you pass the nursing exam? Like, how did this happen, ma'am? Because you clearly are dumb as a box of rocks. Okay. Yeah, I worked with some nurses in my day, and I'm just like, sis, how did you get how did you pass the state boards? How? Girl, you could barely add 2 plus 2. And then a lot of, you know, people have no bedside manner, none whatsoever, no compassion, no empathy. Because, you know, y'all, think about it, nurses get burnt out like anybody else with a job. People get burnt out, you know, and you have, especially during the pandemic, honey, nurses and doctors and healthcare personnel across the board were worked beyond capacity. Okay, work beyond capacity. So it's unfortunate, but their video was a clear indication of what goes on in all workplaces, y'all. It literally happens. That's why a lot of people don't even like ordering fast food, because you don't know what the hell them people back there doing it to your food. Like it's sad. Also, as a Black woman, they should be ashamed of themselves. This is why a lot of us go unseen, unheard, and not well taken care of, ultimately resulting death. We have to do better. And you know what, Flower Patch, it wasn't just Black women. It was a white woman too that was up there giving her icks as well. So, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know, like I said, I worked in healthcare, and I worked in healthcare for a very long time, and I seen a lot of patients that weren't taken care of that I felt like they should have been taken care of way better. You know, I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. You know, you can only do so much reporting. A lot of times you can report and it goes, nothing happens, you know, because I'm not saying that you can't, you know, if you make certain types of reports that people will, you know, take heed to that and look into that. But, you know, the healthcare system is so strained, and it's the labor shortage is very, very, very high in healthcare. You know, you can like, used to be, you know, nurses, it was hard to get into clinical programs to get into nursing school. Now, child, they damn near begging you to come be a nurse. Okay, they literally are begging you to come be a nurse or anything else in healthcare. Okay. You said I had a nurse swearing I was on drugs and threatened to take my baby when I delivered. I argued back and told her I didn't do drugs and to get out of my face until she got a positive drug test back. Yeah, Brony, honey, I've seen, like I said, working in ER, I've seen nurses come in with, you know, patients being brought into the ER and have literally no regards with people's pain. Now we understand you got some we call them helicopters. We used to have a lot of helicopters that would come into the ER that clearly was not in pain, but they would come in there trying to get some form of narcotics, you know, so they, you know, and they would come in there acting as if they're in pain. But you could tell when a person is in pain and not in pain. You know, the unfortunate thing about nursing, about healthcare, people, you know, and it's sad to say, people have lost a lot of compassion. You know, we see that just going to the grocery store. I walked into the grocery store and rung up my groceries, and I've had cashiers being mean and rude as hell to me, and I'd be like, "Dang, sis, what did I do to you?" You know, so it's pretty much professions across the board. But you definitely hate to see, you know, a nurse, because a nurse literally has your life in their hands, you know. So to see these nurses come on here and speak very, you know, very ignorant about patient experience in the hospital. And, you know, again, it makes you feel like, well, damn, do I need to go to Emory? Now, you know, because if those nurses are having those conversations, just imagine all the other nurses that have the same gripes about patients. They just decided not to do a viral TikTok video. Those 4 nurses decided, but y'all, trust me, nurses across the board has all their icks and grievances. And but when you're dealing with people, it happens, you know. Do I feel like they needed to be fired? Yes, they did need to be fired, because that's something that did not need to be a video. Now, if y'all sitting in the break room and y'all, you know, having conversations in the break room about your patient experience, that's totally different. You can say what you want to, but when you take it and upload it to social media and make it a viral moment. You know, in my opinion, I was very disrespectful, distasteful, unprofessional, anything you could think of. So I definitely feel like they need to be fired. But one thing's for sure, y'all, they're not going to be without a job for long, because another company will hire them. They can go work with healthcare somewhere else. Okay. Kiki said, I have sickle cell anemia. Sometimes I get treated like a junkie. The good suffers for the bad. Yeah, that's true, Kiki. And it's unfortunate because you have so many people who do abuse the system, that the ones who don't abuse the system get treated as if they are abusing the system. And it's unfortunate, sis, because, you know, a lot of times you can't tell. Obviously, you can't tell. You could tell if a person's in pain. It depends on like blood pressure and things of that nature. But sometimes people say they're like, you know, back pain. You can't do an x-ray to get back pain. You can't do blood work and see how bad somebody's back is hurting. You know, back pain is kind of hard to determine. You literally got to believe the person saying, yeah, I got extreme back pain, you know. So and there's other ailments and stuff that it's hard to really pinpoint. You just have to understand or appreciate the fact that the person is telling you that they're in a certain type of pain truly is in pain, you know. They literally recorded it, edited, uploaded, and nobody has sense enough to say this is wrong. No, because they didn't care. And you know what the funny thing about it is, did they really think that video was not going to be seen? Child, you put it on TikTok. And trust me, there were obviously, that's how it got back to Emory. People saw that and found it to be very distasteful. It probably was some past patients who recognized those nurses as being their nurses and felt like they were talking about them. And they probably called Emory and complained. Rightfully so. Because at the end of the day, people pay high deductibles, high insurance premiums to be seen in these hospitals. And the last thing I need is some old sassy ass nurse on the internet talking about she didn't like the dumb question I asked her. Right? Well, how do I know it's a dumb question? You act like I worked in a hospital. I'm just a damn patient, right? And maybe you're a person, like I said, maybe you're a first-time mom. So you will say, can I take a shower before you get induced or after you get induced? I mean, you will ask that because you don't know. You've never had a baby before. You don't know how this works. So it's really not, it may sound dumb to a nurse because a nurse does this for a living, but to a patient who's never had a baby before and can't come in there and ask a question like that. And then one of the icks was a woman delivered the nurse said a woman delivered her baby, and the dad comes out the room and stood, you know, on the other side of the door, hospital door, and asked the nurse if he could do a paternity test. Like, sis, how dare you say something like that? Because all it would have took was for somebody, that woman who had that baby, and seeing you was the nurse, and she could have probably said, damn, was that my man that did that? You know, sis, but you know, that video probably caused a lot of problems in people's households, okay? Because that's all it would have took was a patient who was recently at Emory and had a baby, and that just happened to be her nurse. All you gotta do is put two and two together and say, oh, that was my nurse last week. Oh my God, my baby daddy thinks the baby's not his, or my husband. Yeah, that TikTok video probably caused a lot of problems, okay? It was very distasteful, very distasteful. May have been some of their own colleagues who saw the TikTok and reported them. Could have been S. Wiseman. Like, at this point, you know, same thing we said about Jasmine. We don't know who allegedly called CPS on her. It could have been anybody. It could have been a co-worker. Hell, it could have been one of the chicks in the video got mad at one of the other chicks, and she said, well, I'm going to take y'all all down with me. You know, at this point, we don't know, and it doesn't really matter who told. It's the simple fact that they had the gall to even put that on social media, being medical professionals, being registered nurses. If they're working in labor delivery, they most definitely are, more than likely are registered. I'm not going to say most definitely, but more than likely are registered nurses, okay? So, yeah. I don't know. A woman did a TikTok to those nurses saying that half of them had a part in her baby dying. She said it gave her courage seeing that TikTok to fight back. Oh, see what I'm saying, S&M? Now, you know, like I said, that video that those women did brought out a lot of animosity in people, you know, or not animosity, a lot of anger in people. You know, that video obviously did more harm than it did good. It wasn't funny. Now, it would have been funny to a fellow nurse, right? If another nurse seen that, she might have would have chuckled, because she, you know, nurses, we get it, right? We get the little jokes about the patients. But again, those are things we say in the break room. That's not something you say on social media and upload it to social media for it to go viral for millions of people to see. Because at one point in your life, everybody's going to have to go to the hospital. Now you're going to have people going to the hospitals looking at their nurses suspect and think that you're going to go do a YouTube or a TikTok video about your experience with me as a patient. You know, them doing that video going to have everybody moving forward, going into the hospital, feeling some type of way. That's why a lot of people don't like going to the hospital, because they feel like nurses and doctors don't care. A lot of people die at home because they don't want to go to the hospital because they feel like they're not going to get the proper care. So with them doing that video, basically made people be like, see, that's why I don't go to the hospital. See, that right there is why I don't go to the hospital, which that shouldn't be a reason, because obviously every nurse is not like that. There are some damn good nurses out here that will take awesome care of you. I've encountered some really good nurses who have taken care of me in my house, in the hospital, and have taken care of family members of mine. But then obviously, y'all, we got a lot of, you know, goofies like these 4 nurses right here, because I definitely feel like they were straight goofies for doing that video. Pure Air said, I finished my clinicals in labor and delivery, and what you would think is common sense is not so common. People really don't know a lot, and it was tasteless. Yeah, Pure Air, I'm telling you, I've experienced working with nurses, and I'm just like, sis, you sure you got a degree? Are you sure, sis? Gosh, it's horrible. I work at the hospital. Everything stayed confidential, but in my opinion, I can't stand that damn nurses, right, Miss Pettis? Some of those nurses are not good people to work with, and some are. Some nurses are just awesome. They'll get right down, get their hands dirty right along with you, and then you got a lot of nurses that literally are not leaving that nursing desk. They don't care if there's call lights going on. They don't care. There are nurses that literally will not leave the nurses station. Okay, unfortunately. Peace. You said they went to the same college as Jasmine? Probably, girl. Okay. You say you saw that TikTok. So yeah, so you guys, if you catch us in a replay, please let us know your thoughts and opinions about that video. Do you guys feel like they should have got fired behind that? Or do you feel like it was just a joke? Because really patient confidentiality wasn't, it wasn't exposed, because they didn't put a name there, but they were on the clock when they did that. Like, you could see monitors behind you, and if you zoomed in close enough, you could probably see a patient's name or ID on there. It definitely was. It definitely was a lack of judgment for what they did. Okay. Ain't the nurse feel right? That's true, Renee. They did. The hearts are not. I'm going to pretend I know what we're talking about, Joan. Well, Joan, if you don't, just pull it back and you'll catch the video and the commentary. Diamond said, I have 4 classes left to get my BSN, started at the ER before finishing, and seeing how the nurses act made me switch my degree. Yes, some of them nurses will make you feel like, yeah, I don't want to do this. And to be quite honest with you, y'all, some of the patients make you feel like, yeah, I don't want to do this. But I'm not going to discourage anybody to get into the nursing profession. If you want to get into the nursing profession, it definitely is a good profession to get into, but you definitely have to be a good person. Like, you have to be that type of person to work in healthcare. Everybody is not meant to work in healthcare. Just because you can pass the state boards does not mean that you are fit to work in healthcare. You definitely have to have a heart and compassion. And me personally, you got to have a level of intelligence, okay? And exude common sense. All right, you guys. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. All right, so our next conversation, y'all, we're going to jump into some LIV Life commentary. Okay, so Livy Poo, shouts out to the subscriber yesterday that sent me this photo. So yesterday, you guys, I got a message on DM, and the message stated, hey, sis, how are you? Good, I'm doing just great. The person said, well, Livy Poo posted on her Instagram that she took baby AJ to see Santa Claus. And I said, well, where is baby AJ at? I said, sis, did you send me the right picture? Because this looked like a whole white baby. Now, this is Livy right here. If you're new to my channel and you don't know who the hell I'm talking about, this is Livy, and she's biracial. She's half black, half white. And then I got to looking at this baby, and I'm like, baby is that? I said, now, I typed back to the person. I said, sis, clearly Olivia is trolling. Okay, she's definitely trolling the internet. Now, Olivia ended up taking the picture down. Okay, after I guess she got enough likes or whatever she was trying to accomplish by putting up this video, or excuse me, putting up this photo. So as I got to looking at this photo, and I said, well, wait a minute. I said, first and foremost, how I know this is not Olivia's baby is because the baby is white. Okay, so that's one. Two, think about it, you guys. Olivia doesn't strike me as the type of person that would take her baby out into the atmosphere and put a beanie on his head. Okay, so as you see here, this little baby here has a whole beanie on his head. She definitely doesn't strike me as the type that would ensure that the baby has some type of beanie on his head. Yeah, you know, she go outside with nothing on her head. Y'all know she had baby AJ riding around in the middle of the night going to the airport to pick up kids that she knew wasn't even showing up there. Okay. I said, well, yeah, that's not her. Okay. That Olivia is not that considerate. And then another thing I got to thinking was, well, if she was going to take baby AJ to see Santa, where are the other children? Now, if y'all know, December the 2nd, the weekend of December the 2nd, Olivia had her kids. Now, if y'all know anything about Santa, visiting Santa, Santa's been showing up at community centers, malls, or wherever else, the churches. He's been showing up since probably since before Thanksgiving, okay? Now, again, Olivia had her kids December the 2nd weekend. We seen that she posted some pictures that she was at Applebee's with the kiddos. Well, why wouldn't that be an opportunity where you took all the kids together to take pictures with Santa, okay? Why would you take baby AJ by himself? To me, that didn't make any sense. So that was another clear indication, other than clearly this is not her baby. One is this is not her baby. Two, the baby has on a skull cap. Yeah, Olivia's not putting on, she's not protecting no child. She's just taking the babies right on outside. This girl don't care, okay? She literally lets AJ scream for 10 minutes in a live stream that she was on for almost 4 hours. Y'all think she think enough to put a skull cap on the baby's head? Nah. I said, and then thirdly, where is the rest of the kids? Okay? Where are the rest of the kids? And then one other thing that I thought of is the shoes on the baby's foot. I said, you know what? Olivia strikes me as the type that she would have sent her baby out with some socks on his feet, no shoes whatsoever. This baby seems a little too coordinated. Okay, you got to coordinate. This baby is too coordinated, and for in my opinion, for Olivia's taste, yeah, she wasn't doing all that. Okay, just playing in the people's faces, sis. I said, oh, Lord, had that baby been screaming in the cold car, she ain't doing all exactly, sis. She had that baby at the gas station waiting on cash apps that never came. No shoes, no hat, just socks and a sweater. Yeah, that's it. She probably wouldn't even had a sweater on the baby. Because, she's living in Texas now. Olivia probably would have just had a blanket and throwing it on over his face and ran it. Yeah. So that showed me right there. I said, she's not putting shoes on the baby to go outside. That baby literally probably go outside with socks on. Olivia definitely is not putting a skull cap or a beanie on the baby's head because she don't care like that. And then thirdly, where are the other children? If you were going to take the kids to take pictures with Santa, the other kids would have been either in the photo with AJ, or, which we know this is not AJ, or there would have been a group photo of Santa and AJ, and then obviously a photo by himself. I said, y'all, this girl, see, this right here shows me that Olivia definitely is a troubled woman. Imagine having 4 kids, okay? Olivia has 4 children. Imagine being a mother of 4 kids, but you go use somebody else's baby to troll with. Think about that. Imagine being a mother of 4 kids and you're still at the age where you're trolling with other people's babies that you don't even know who they are. Even if you did know who baby this is. Imagine being a 32 years old and you're still trolling the internet with other people's babies. And you're a mother yourself. I could see if Olivia didn't have kids, but she's a whole mama, right? You're a whole mother. Imagine trolling the internet, and you know what it is to be a mother because you are a mother. See, this is how I know this girl's not trying to get her other kids back. Because why is she trolling with somebody else's baby? Right, Mom Life? You think her baby daddy is Hispanic? I don't know what her baby daddy is, but I definitely know that's not her baby, okay? Because if Olivia was going to show baby AJ, she would have did a whole production. Trust me, Olivia is not going to show baby AJ on Instagram for free. She's going to get paid to show baby AJ, and it would either be in a live stream or a video, okay? There is clearly some screws loose in this young lady's head. And is she ever going to get assistance with that? Probably not, because I think Olivia likes to function in dysfunction. But I said, poor thing. Imagine on a Sunday night, the only thing you can think to do is go find a picture or ask somebody to send you a picture of their baby and post it on your Instagram as if it's your baby. I said, clearly, Olivia does not have a man keeping time with her, because if he is, he's not doing what he's supposed to do as a man, because sis has too much time on her end to even concoct this idea. I said, poor Olivia, poor thing. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get whoever baby this is off the damn screen. I hope whoever baby. Could y'all imagine if that was one of her subscribers' actual baby? Like if one of her subscribers said, hey, that's my baby. But the funny thing about it, y'all, the picture itself got so many damn likes on it. It was so funny. People was actually liking the picture. Like, they didn't know no better. I said, oh, poor. But we always said that them people over there that follow her, they call themselves the loyalty gang, they definitely are delusional. Plus, all of a sudden on her live today, she kept reading the comments, and 3 times somebody asked her, when is she going to show AJ? And she laughed and said, never. People quit asking about seeing him. Girl, I don't even know who's keep asking. Why do y'all want to see that baby? If you just want to go look at a baby, I mean, go to the mall. It's people outside with their babies. If y'all just want to see a baby, just go to Instagram and type in babies, and there'll be a plethora of videos that come up, or pictures, I should say, of babies. Like, why is everybody, girl, she can never show that baby. But I just thought it was funny. I was like, this girl truly is a slow individual. I said, poor thing. That lady don't have anything else to do with her time. I said, oh, poor thing. You say, y'all know Olivia Jazz a touch. Well, honey, they definitely are something, okay? They definitely are something. Po Livy Poo. Okay? All right, y'all. So now we're gonna get off Olivia and her I don't even know what to call it. Like, what do you call it? Psychotic episode? Would you call it a psychotic episode? I don't know even what to call it. If you want to look at a baby, watch Jazz's video. She can't keep Stinkerbug off the screen. Yeah, that's true too, sis soldier. But if you just want to see a baby, no matter, what color it is, just go on Instagram and type in babies, and it's all different shades and colors of babies gonna pop up. If you just want to look at a baby, my goodness. All right. Yeah, make sure you guys get the likes up. Make sure it's 715 in the chat. Maybe some of y'all forgot to hit the like button because you enjoy the commentary, but make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Clock on in. That's it. Says Frecky says psychosis. Freckles said, I got one word, sis. Psychosis. This how you spell it. Okay, psychosis. T-Bar, did you see Jazz on IG holding her belly? No, I didn't. Okay, but we're gonna get into Jasmine and her belly situation. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and pop on over to my Jazzy Life. Oh, poor Jasmine. Okay, y'all. So the last time we saw Jasmine, sis was, hold on. The last time we saw Jasmine, sis was sitting in the car looking like she was hot and bothered, and it's clearly the month of December, okay? Although she lives in Texas. But she was having some issues with CPS, okay? Well, now Jasmine put up a video after being absent from the internet for a couple of days. Jasmine decided to put up a video, and she said she titled the video something about somebody trying to put something in her. I think she said, I think it was it titled Baby? Hold on, y'all. Give me a moment. Let me go back and see exactly what the title of that video was. Give me one moment. I think it was titled. Ooh, I done watched a whole bunch of videos since I seen that one. Jasmine, you way down here on the list, sis. I'm gonna have to go just type your name in because I done watched a 50 million videos since then. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Oh, okay. He's trying to put another baby in me now. My God. Sis said he trying to put another baby in me now. Like right now, Jasmine? Like right now? Like at this very moment? I said, he trying to put another baby up in you. Sis, is that how he get you in the mood? Is that how Chris get you in the mood? Get you in the mood. And sis, is that how he get you in the mood? Let me go put this baby up in you. Let me put this baby up in y'all. Is that how he get you in the mood, sis? I said, girl, I wish a ninja would. Let me put this baby up in ya. Sir, my God, how long have we been together? I mean, at this point, are we still talking like that to each other? I said, oh, well, my God, Jasmine. So Jasmine is really getting into the art of thumbnails, okay? So Jasmine used she went to the internet, Google definitely is our best friend. And sis decided to Photoshop her and Chris at the OBGYN clinic, okay? I said, sis, the only thing Chris might be trying to put up in you is throwing this basketball at you and tell you, come on, let's go over here to the court. Now, I'm not saying that Chris and Jasmine are not over here doing the funky Medina. I would hope they are, okay? At least once a week, you know. But just imagine being on YouTube 10 years and you just feel so compelled to tell the world that you and your man gets it on every now and then. Oh my God. I said, child, you must really have ran out of titles for videos, Jasmine. Poor thing over there. So everyone says that Jasmine looks cute in this video. She does. I mean, she has a nice smile, okay? But I don't care nothing about that. I want to talk about this man putting that baby up in you, sis. That's what I want to talk about. Now, you see how Chris looking at her, okay? That's probably how he looked at her when she said, Chris, can you put a baby up in me? Chris probably said, what? When? Today? What day is it? Chris probably said, is it the 15th of the month? Jasmine, now you know we only have sex on the 1st and 15th. Today is the 22nd. He said, I can't put it up in you until the 1st. I said, oh, Lord. So in the video, you guys, Jasmine wanted to let us know that she is exercising, okay? She's trying to get her body right for when Chris decides to put the baby actually up in her. Okay. She said she needs to get her body right and tight. You said, nah, they do it on the 21st. I think they do it from the 19th to the 21st. They might even do it on the 22nd. Okay. So Jasmine said that she's trying to get her body right and tight. She said she's trying to get slim, thick over there. So when Chris does decide to put it up in her, sis will be ready to receive it. Well, Cricket, what you think? want to hear Tim. I don't want to hear about Jazz and rolling over there in the bedroom. Cricket said, are they still in the queen size bed over there? Cricket, I don't know. Half the time when she showed that bed, it looked like it's only being slept on one side. Maybe that's the day when Chris puts it up in her. He just sleeps on the same side of bed as her. I said, oh my goodness, why are we talking about this? Well, y'all, this was a YouTube video for Jasmine, okay? Oh boy. Yeah, Cricket ready to open up them gifts. I hope Cricket gets some gifts because TMI Funds is funny this time, okay? LM said these bras just be inside on the internet all day, baby. It's so horrible. So Granny Dukes and Miss Valerie gotta buy everything for baby number 6 too. Well, y'all, you know, Jasmine also hinted in this video that we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Okay, gee, he really loves me and we're gonna get married. So Jasmine hinted in this video that it might be some wedding bells jingling-a-linging real soon. Jasmine said that she's not gonna tell all her business this time. She said because normally she lets the cat out the bag before the cat should really get out the bag. She said, but if y'all just keep watching and listening, you'll probably figure out what she's saying. I said, wait a minute. Now you're requiring the man to marry you before he give you a baby? But shit, girl, you got legend over there. You might as well just keep going. Oh, Lord. So Jasmine is insinuating that, you know, they going to the chapel. So I said, well, Jasmine, what's the hurry, sis? Hell, you moved the man in before he even had a job, sis. He didn't even have a job or a car. You gave him a baby, and he still didn't have a job, okay? Or a car, okay? Now, Legend is over 1 year old, and now you demanded things? Well, sis, it's shit. Isn't it too late to be demanding stuff? You might as well just keep going. I said, Lord, have mercy. She was supposed to get the ring before he moved into her apartment. What child? They had just started dating. He wasn't really sure if he wanted to give her a ring. I guess, you know, he slipped up and gave her that baby. And once she, you know, y'all, we seen the text messages. He wasn't thrilled about that baby, okay? But, you know, it is what it is. And I said, well, my goodness, Jasmine, that's a lot going on over there. I said, again, y'all, why are these women trolling about things that people do every day? Since having sex is not a rarity. Maybe for Jasmine, but for most, it's not. Okay? Like, sis, it's like, I don't understand why they're like, sis, either y'all gonna have a baby or y'all, I mean, at this point, sis, those are your fallopian tubes. If you want to have a set of twins or triplets, go. I mean, at this point, that's probably what y'all need to have is a set of triplets. That way you'll go sit your ass down and Chris will go jump off a cliff. Okay? Because that's not happening. Since Chris said he don't approach women, they have to approach him. Maybe he waiting on Jasmine to propose. Well, you know, she does know how to do that. Y'all remember? Do y'all remember when Jasmine proposed to Philip when he was standing there in his boxers, in his drawers? Do y'all remember that? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the video, okay? Shadow said, how sick are you to post something like this after serious statements were made regarding your kids? CPS really go their work cut out for them. Well, Shadow G, she probably figures, you know, in Jasmine's mind capacity, she probably figures if her and Bae get married, then since that's her husband, then he could live in the house with them without, you know, coming over when, you know, when it's dark after 9 o'clock or something like that. Like there's a reason why Jasmine wants to hurry up and marry this man, other than she's so in love with him, because she spoke nothing of marriage when she was carrying Legendary, even after she had Legendary. Just all of a sudden here in the last 2-3 months, it every time you turn around, marriage, baby, marriage, baby, marriage, baby, marriage. Maybe she feels like if she marries him, then CPS won't be able to harass Chris. You know, because y'all remember she said CPS called Chris as his job to question him She never told us what for. I don't know, y'all. It's just very weird. So let's take a quick peek at her video, okay? Give me one moment. Let me pull that video up. While y'all waiting on me to get my ish together, make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get her on the screen. Let's see if Chris gonna put it up in her while she on this screen.
Hey guys, about to go. Got my van.
Takes a toll on everyone, they say. Time is merciless, it won't wait for us to change. Time, I am stressing out, I can't figure out what to say.
All right, Jazzy fam. So we back at the house. Legend is having a little cereal bar right now. And I'm about to just do a tad bit of abs and a tad bit of push-ups. I'm not pushing myself, but no matter what, whether we have a baby or not, I still want to be kind of healthy. Like I want to lose weight before that stuff even happens. So I'm back now.
Oh boy. Cricket, Jasmine, y'all said no matter what, if they have a baby or not, she still wants to be somewhat healthy. You know, not necessarily. She doesn't want to be healthy for the simple fact that she has 5 kids to live for. She wants to prep that baby just in case Chris wants to put one up in her. And I said, well, my God, Jasmine. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me take this off the screen. I do apologize. Y'all can't see her. I'm sorry about that. I keep forgetting that overlay is still on the screen. I meant to take that off. But only thing you missed was her walking with Legend. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at a few more minutes of her video.
We walked for over a mile, and we were out there for about like 30 minutes, right on 30 minutes. But he's having his snack. I'll do a little bit of abs. Yes, y'all got the natural hair today because, girl, sometimes I gotta let my hair breathe because that's not what it's called, but it causes your scalp to get really, really dry, and I cannot handle it. I can't handle it. So with that being said, I'm about to do something, do a little abs, and then
I wonder, do she grease her scalp, sis? Do you put moisturizer in it? I understand letting it breathe, but do you ever do you ever put any type of treatments in your hair? I never hear Jasmine mentioning like she put some type of treatment in her hair. If she's dealing with some type of scalp irritation that makes her scalp very dry, I mean, I don't know, y'all. It just seems like when it comes to hair, although Jasmine has a hair full, she just seems like she don't know what to do with hair.
I finally stopped running now. With you, I found my peace somehow. Let go of every thought that was holding me back. Yeah, I'm in love with you in every way. The joy you give me every day make me forget that I was troubled.
Look at Legend, y'all. He said, Mama, I'm so happy you working now. Legend said, because Mama, I've been noticing that you getting a little thick in the middle. Legend said, oh, Mama, thank you so much for start working out. Now, Legend said, not only if we can get Daddy to work out with you, Legend said, we'll be one big healthy family.
Before, don't know if I'm dreaming slipping away. I hear your sweet voice, then I see your face. I never.
Now, Legend looking like, now, I don't know about this exercise, Mama. Legend said, Mama, you don't really look like you're putting your all into this. Legend said, Mom, get out the way. Let me show you how it's done. Tell her, Legend. Tell her, get up, but I'm off the damn floor. Because Jasmine really looked like, if y'all watched Jasmine back in the day, 3 years, about 3 years ago when she was in the apartments and she was working out, child, Jasmine was like the bionic woman, okay, honey? She made me want to get up and start exercising watching her. Now, maybe Jasmine looks a little stiff because she hasn't done it in a while or because she got a little more weight on her than she normally does. I don't know. But Legend looking at her like, yeah, Mama, it's not giving what it should have gave.
You could love someone like me. You climb my tower and you set me free. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this.
All right, so now that I finished my second part of my work.
Y'all don't see the video? It's on the screen. It's okay, hold on. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back for y'all because it's sitting right here on the screen. Let me go back. All right, do y'all see it now?
Makes me forget that I was troubled before. Oh no, it's a dream, and I'm still never knew you could love someone like in my tower. You set me free. I never know felt like this before. I never know felt the love like this.
All right, so now that I finished my second part of my workout, I am about to give me some water because your girl is parched. I put me some water in the freezer before I left. Whew. Like I said, I want to be in the most healthiest shape. I don't want to be overweight and getting pregnant and stuff like that, but we got some, I got this. This is what we working with. Well, that's the kids, but I got a few of those little healthy meals.
Oh, God, finally. Jasmine, thank you so much for showing us that, that you went to the store, sis. I would rather see more meats in there than these box things, but I mean, shit, I guess we got to start somewhere.
So just that will keep track of what I, as far as me counting my calories, my watch easier. I took them dinner, but I could meal prep as that a week here and there, but for now I got those and I am pooped. I'm also intermittent fasting, you guys. Like I said, I want to be in the most healthiest shape as far as us having a baby and stuff. I just don't want to be overweight. And a lot of things have been happening. And I just haven't really been sharing that with y'all. I've been keeping that private just because I'm so grateful for the things that are happening. And eventually we'll come through and tell y'all. I probably will start figuring it out. But whew. I think tonight I'm going to actually take the kids. I didn't put it on the menu board. I haven't even filled out my menu board. But tonight I'm going to actually take the kids to McDonald's and let them eat dinner there. They asked me this morning when I dropped them off, so I guess McDonald's will be okay for them. And I actually have a salad in there. I can actually have that for dinner tonight, or I can have one of my TV dinners. So I'm also trying to detox because I've been eating a lot of non-healthy things, and I've also been drinking here and there. So I've been detoxing, trying to get my balance, my body in order and things like so. But how was that snack, boo-boo? Did you eat it? You want your other half?
Oh Lord, yeah. Look, we don't know what's going on. Like I said, she's alleging to, something private going on, and whatever. I don't know, y'all. Jasmine don't have to tell us anything, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's her story. She can tell whatever she wants to tell. Her wanting to have a baby, I don't know. Does that make her think that their relationship is completed with the more kids? Is she competing with Strong Mommy Chrissy? I'm like, I don't get it. Okay. The key to weight loss is not starving yourself. It's feeding your body healthy veggies, carbs, and protein. Yeah, Jasmine should know that. She's the one with the kinesiology degree. Okay. She should know that, right? I don't know. I don't get what she's talking about. I guess it's not meant for us to get what she's talking about. Jasmine shows what she wants to show. She can tell what she wants to tell. It's funny, if Chris decides to marry her, that good for her. Okay. At least she got more out of that than she got from Philip. Philip gave her 4 kids and heartache. Okay. So thus far, Chris has gave her 1 child. And I think it's been some sprinkle of heartache there too, but maybe he's just trying to be a good man and do the right thing. Who knows? But can y'all just imagine Jasmine married to Chris? Oh, Lord. That's all we gonna hear. Chris this, Chris that, Chris this, Chris that. More than what she does already, What happened to Kaylin going to that hair appointment 2 weeks ago? I think she did go. I think obviously little girls played and sweated her hair out. I don't know. If Jasmine walked 8,000 steps a day, cut the carbs and ate smaller portions, she could lose weight. Yeah, she could. Jasmine have to do what's, don't lose weight so you can, receive a baby. I mean, lose weight because you need to stay healthy for the children that are already here. Okay. But, we're not going to give Jasmine much advice because we know Jasmine doesn't listen to us. No, it's going to be my husband and that. Yes, that too. She's my husband. Yes, she's definitely going to do that. But at times she's going to forget that he's her husband and she's going to go result back to Chris. So I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I guess as we watch now, again, all of us speculated that she could be pregnant. Y'all, it's not to say that she's not, right? Because pregnant women do still exercise, right? Baebay, right? Exactly. Pregnant women still do exercise. So my man. Well, y'all saying she gonna say my man, husband, hubby, babe, Chris. Yeah, everything she can think of, she definitely will throw it into people's face that I'm mad now. And good for her, okay? If that's what she wants, hopefully she'll get what she wants. Her and him gonna be on my 600-pound life. They better slow down. Yeah, but she even said it. She said she's been doing a lot of drinking and a lot of eating unhealthy. So Jasmine said she said it. She said I've been eating unhealthy. I just wish Jasmine would just. I don't know, Jasmine. If Jasmine's gonna vlog her life, then vlog it, sis. If you're not going to vlog your life, then don't vlog it. But what a weird video. 2 videos ago, or the last video we saw, she was in desperation saying CPS knocking on her door, right? Or the school's door. And then in this video, I'm trying to receive a baby and we're getting ready to go walk to the altar. It's like, sis, you go from one extreme to the next. It's so weird. Watching her is literally like being on a roller coaster and I'm ready to get off. Please stop the ride so I can get off because I don't like it. Yes, girl, watching Jasmine just make you seasick. Oh, my God. She's just so up and down and all over the place. And that's, what's so funny? She's so busy trying to shake the people off that she's literally shaking up her subscribers. Like the subscribers don't even know what's going on. They're like, wow, wait, what's going on, Jasmine? Oh, my God. They don't even know what's going on. And I don't think she knows either, Whatever Jasmine wants to happen to her life, in her life, hopefully it happens for her. But in coming on trying to shake the people, girl, you look crazy. You're spending too much energy trying to shake the people, and just instead of just putting up your video, because eventually it'll all come out anyway. Chris is not marrying her. He is not in love. You don't think so, mathematical mommy? Well, he definitely has been whispering some type of sweet nothings in her ear, hence the reason why she speaks of it. Chris has had some type of conversations with Jasmine. Is he sincere? Only he knows that, right? Jasmine really feels like because she has that man's baby that, she sealed the deal. And in my opinion, I feel like if she feels like if she has another baby, that definitely is going to cement that man in her life. But as she can see, that's not necessarily guaranteed, because she had 4 kids with Philip, and a child, he's sitting up over there with Hannah. And not only Hannah, he was sitting with other chicks while he was still sitting with her before he went to jail. So, having babies for men, sis, does not guarantee that they're not going to go anywhere, right? That definitely is not a guarantee. Nothing is guaranteed. But, Jasmine will eventually figure that out. He whispering stuff in her ear, all right. Christmas is coming. Exactly. She definitely lost control of her channel, which is why she stays stagnant. Yeah, and that's too bad for her. But you know what, you guys, let's get off the subject of Jasmine for a minute. You know what's so funny? Like I said, I think I mentioned this to you before, but I've been watching YouTube, and I noticed, y'all, a lot of people are not doing Vlogmas. It's so funny, because last year and the year before, Vlogmas was everywhere. But a lot of people are not even doing Vlogmas. It's just, even Jasmine, she couldn't even, she missed a couple of days in Vlogmas. Let's be honest, y'all. It takes a lot to put your life on the internet, regardless if you vlog a day of the week, 2 days of the week, or whatever. It does take a lot. And when you have kids and you have other responsibilities, and YouTube is something you do full time, you got to learn how to prioritize your day in order to make it work. And I think at times Jasmine gets caught up with whatever she's doing, and she doesn't prioritize her day, and that's why, in my opinion, it makes it hard for her to be as consistent on YouTube that she would need to be if she's doing YouTube full time. Now, just to take you guys back, let's just take you guys off a little bit. We're going to talk about somebody really quick before we get off of here. We're going to talk about Strong Mommy Chrissy. So Strong Mommy Chrissy put up a video that I believe I saw yesterday, where she stated that she's collabing with some company where she's going to be throwing a big party in New York in collaboration with this company. She said that she would give more details as details come out, but I believe I don't know. She didn't say when the party was going to be. It might be next year, 2023, but she said the party is going to be in New York, and I guess she's hosting for a company. They wanted her to host a party, and she said as time go on, she'll give you more information. Now, she was very excited. She said she's already signed contracts, things of that nature. She made it sound like it's going to be very lucrative for her to throw a party in New York. So who really knows what's going on YouTube with these ladies? But one thing I will say is everybody is getting older. And as everybody on these moms that I've watched now for 4 years, everybody is getting older. Things definitely should change for them, for the better, you would think. If Jasmine feels like a baby is something she needs to have, then okay, sis, have a baby, right? If you think Chris is going to marry you and he does, okay, sis, you're married, right? But before he would do that, it would be some other things that Chris would have to do for me to solidify that we're going to do this thing and we're going to do it right, because Philip was promising to marry her too, and that didn't happen. Hell, she had to propose to him. And then Livy over here. Livy, poor thing. Okay, I don't even know what to say about her. I don't even think there's a crystal ball couldn't even give me anything on Olivia. Olivia is just, I don't know. She definitely is a ticking time bomb, in my opinion. To put up this picture of this baby that clearly is not hers speaks volumes of this lady and her mindset. It was the weirdest thing. And then for her to take the picture down, it's like, why did you put a picture up to take the picture down? Like, we understand you trolled the internet, but sis, at this point, it's time to move on. Okay, Olivia, it's time to move on to bigger and better. Trolling the internet with your antics is not one of them. She found her way to NYC with Rod. You think so, Anna Antics? Thank you so much for the super chat. Is that where Rod is at? Someone said that he's there with her. Huh? Because y'all know Chrissy's working a job and she says she works nights. So who's watching her baby at nights? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. She definitely she says she has a sitter. The sitter could be code for Rod. Who knows at this point? I'm happy for her. She needs some positive talk on her. It's time to do better. It definitely is time to do better for all of these ladies. It's definitely time to do better. Is social media, are they going to be able to do better with social media? I guess only time will tell. But with 2023 rapidly approaching, like, I really hope for their benefit that they make a change for their channels, because my God, it's only so much that you can take of this. Even as the reaction, you guys, it's only so much. You said, can we talk about Kiara? Life of Kiara? Is that the channel name? I haven't seen her in forever. Did she get divorced? If you know, we could definitely talk. I have to go. I don't know, y'all, because I haven't watched Kiara, I don't think, at all this year. I think I might have watched her once. I don't know a lot of what's going on over there. Brooklyn, you would definitely have to give me something to go look for, okay? And I can see if I can make that a conversation. It's not the first time Olivia has done some weird ish. Y'all know it definitely is not the first, nor will it ever be the last, because Olivia, that's just her MO. Remember the short he posted telling his side? Yep, he sure did say he was in New York, but that was a few months ago, sis. He might have left New York. I don't know, you know? But she definitely said she's throwing a party in New York, and she said some type of collaboration with some company. I don't know what company think Chrissy would be a good candidate to throw a party. Y'all remember the last time Chrissy threw a meet and greet? Oh, Lord, when she was in Las Vegas, y'all, that was an epic fail. We've been hearing about these big contracts Chrissy has been signing for years, and all she's done is hair videos. I'll believe Chrissy after y'all see it and report on it. Exactly, sis. She is divorced now? Okay, well, good for Kiara. I heard she was moving. Did she actually move? If Kiara's divorced, now I know Desmond had another baby with the woman he was with. Does Kiara have a boyfriend now? Is she dating? I don't watch her anymore, but I've seen her clip. Says she's divorced. Okay, so she is divorced. Okay, well, I mean, good for her. Her and Desmond definitely were a toxic situation, so that relationship definitely need to come to an end. Let's see what else we got going on. What's going on with Kiara? She doesn't even pop up on my recommendations. Yes, she doesn't. Like I said, I haven't seen Kiara in so long. She doesn't even pop up on mine either. Okay, so I'm just reading what you guys are saying. Okay, well, I'll definitely go check out Kiara and see what's going on. You guys say she's divorced, so she just started dating again. Okay, well, good for her. Good for her. Kiara needed to move on because she held on for Desmond for a very long time. So I'm glad she's starting to move on. Desmond left the new lady, the one that had the baby. Oh, God, he's a piece of work anyway. You talking about the one who just had the baby? Was it last year she had that baby, or this year? I think she had the baby last year. You said Kiara moves like once a month. Okay, well, good. I'm glad Kiara's dating now. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Kiara does move a lot. She was. Did she move closer to her sister? I'm glad she's dating. Kiara needed to get something else in her system besides Desmond. Okay, yeah. So he left the black lady. Oh, wow. After she done sat and had that baby for him, huh? Well, you know the old saying, the way you get them, it definitely be the way you lose them. She moved into a little house next to her sis. Okay, good for her. Good for her. Okay, Kay, right next door. Okay, good for her. Good for her. I'm glad she, one thing I can say about Kiara, she definitely has maintained herself on the internet, She has a lot of support from her family. I had recognized that in the past when I was watching her. But after a while, their whole situation with her and Desmond, it was just too crazy for me, and I stopped watching it. Desmond left his girlfriend. Yeah, he left. Oh, I can't believe they seemed like they were really digging each other. At least that lady seemed like she really liked him. Desmond just didn't seem. In my opinion, Desmond, it just seems like Desmond deal with people that allows for him to deal with them. I don't think Desmond loves himself, let alone anybody else. Now, when y'all talk about a narcissist, that's definitely Desmond. I mean, she moves out of her apartment every time I see her. Yeah, she does. Kiara did move a whole lot. She's annoying like damn, always following her sister around. Didn't her sister have a baby? Yeah, Kiara's story is a lot. When I started watching Kiara 4 years ago is when she first left Desmond and moved to Virginia around her sister. And it's been chaotic ever since. The last year I saw they spoke of moving on from the tall chick. Okay. Well, I guess. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to conclude my live tonight. I guess we'll have to check in on Kiara because I remember some of you guys watched Kiara and watched my reactions on her and Desmond that I did back in 2020. So I kind of fell off from watching them. Desmond plans to move to Virginia. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so he can be around his kids. What about his other child? Does he still have the oldest boy? Does that little boy still live with him? Empress says, I'm a holistic health and wellness coach for women. She needs to leave the processed food alone. Okay, you're talking about my Jazzy Life. Yeah, she's not going to do that. Okay, Jasmine loved that processed food because she don't know how to cook, y'all. Now she lives right next door to her sister. What's the point of living up under your sister, though? Doesn't her sister have a husband? Like, what's the point of living up under your sister? Why wouldn't you want to start a life? Even, I'm not saying you can live in the same city as your sister, but I don't necessarily think I would want to stay next door. Has Kiara gotten any friends since she's been in Virginia? Has she, does she have a life for herself yet? Yeah, Tony, Desmond definitely is a piece of work. Oh, y'all, we could talk all day about Kiara. Let me go get caught up with her, and we'll definitely bring her to the break room, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.